Hi, I'm Emma Jenkins. I'm a specialist in contract law, and I've been brought in to work as your agent. I'll be working to get you the best deal in the boardroom, which means you need to do the best possible job out there on the circuit. When you get new contract offers, either from new teams or an amendment to your existing offer, it'll come through me. I'll also keep you up to date on discussions behind the scenes to change your terms, or any specific goals that the team has set for you. If a contract offer does come through, I'll present to you the available offers, and then you can make the call. I assume that all sounds fine. Well then, good luck this season, and I'll catch you later.
Welcome to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as today's practice session for the Australian Grand Prix is about to start.
I'm here with Anthony Davidson once again. Nice to see you, Ant, and I wanted to ask you about how you go about improving the car over the course of a practice session. How much would you say is already known from the pre-race simulations, and how much do you have to do, how much do you have to work on with a real car on a real circuit?
Well, that's a good question, Crofty, and I suppose the simple answer is that there's no such thing as too much information. As you say, the bigger teams have very complex simulations, vast numbers of clever people crunching the numbers back at base, but what they can't tell you is stuff like how the track condition's going to be, or what the temperature's going to be doing over the course of the day, and how all of that's going to be interacting with the tyre. There are so many millions of tiny variables involved in getting these cars around a racetrack quickly, but the computer can't tailor the car to a driver's specific balance requirements. At some point, you still need to put a human being in there and have them feel it through the seat of their pants. And that's why we end up with different drivers having different setups. So what I'm trying to say is, Crofty, nothing beats on-track testing.
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay? Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Raikkonen, Rosberg and...
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and Nico Rosberg completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Felipe Massa and Bottas, a Red Bull, Ricciardo, Button and Daniel Kvyat, Alonso,
if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse. Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available. Strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse. The gap to the car ahead is 3.6 seconds. soft tyre, softs on the car behind. Our gap to first place is 27.6 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. Some information on Harrianta. They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was. Job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Oh, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to...
So as I say that, we can see the Drivers' Cup, and now let's take a look at the Drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Difficult call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that here today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes move to the top of the table.
There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you...